Hello, welcome to the reading room. It's Sylvie here. Today we're going to do a pick a card reading, and it's the message from the universe. It's about revealing your true self, the real you. The universe is letting you know that it's time. So if you like to support my channel, press that bell icon. Gives you video updates, and also I really do. And timestamps are down below. Just take your time, choose your group, and enjoy your reading, and I'll see you there. Hello, group one. So let's see what's going on. Let's get right into that. So there's going to be one that where you're at now when it comes to yourself and where you're going. And not that it feels or will be necessarily bad where you're at, for sure. But whatever improvements we can have in our lives, I suppose, that betters ourselves. Why not? So this is acceptance. Oh, accepting yourself, accepting exchange, accepting love, accepting putting yourself out there. It feels like there's some type of exchange and acceptance that goes along with it. So we'll read more because it's just the energy of the reading for this second. Yeah, the universe has a lot of directions for you. They want you to do some homework because you have something that you want to do or that you've been wanting to do, and you're being blocked, and they want you to face it. So we'll get more into that. So that's where acceptance has to fit into that. You have to accept something so you can move on. So this is going to be where you're at now, and this is where you're going. So right now you're doing pretty good. You're facing a lot. You're moving through challenges, I would say. Yes, there's been a lot of shadow around you. So a lot of negativities that you had to go through, a lot of challenges. But you had some good times. It's not like it was all bad. Like you did your best you could with what you were living or what you've been living, and you're moving forward. But the thing about it is you're not facing it. You're moving through it and sort of closing your eyes. Like say, I don't want to really know. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to have anything much to do with that. And so you are getting through it. And you're being pushed and guided through the universe because, like I said, there's an exchange being given, and the universe wants you to let you know that they're there for you. And I feel like they are there for you. So you may have a lot of spiritual guides, whether you believe in angels or you have to go with how or who you believe is your spiritual guides, because there's so many different beliefs, but they're definitely there. You're being guided for sure. Lots to say in this little reading with few cards. So there's some direction that needs to be done to arrive here. So before I pull this card, I want to get a few for this side. Just see what this one. Out. Oh well, we're getting two messages, so okay. So 2 messages. So I feel like there's some separate things. So there must be more than one issue, maybe, or more than one direction. So we're going to go with this one first. And it has to go with where you're going, what you're doing. You have been walking through with your eyes closed, but now it's time to open them, they say. It is time. It's time to face what you have to face, because they're asking you to here. They're asking you to look and right at your problem, what's going on. But you have to decide to do it. That's the problem. You feel like if you deal with your issues or you move to an uncomfortable zone, it's going to hurt. And that's what you're feeling. But in reality, you're ready. You're definitely ready. Like, you can do this. You can support yourself in with your wants. You can support yourself with your wants. Look at this. you've been wanting to do something. It's like it's just at the very beginning, like almost like it's just a seed, or this is a baby just developing. So it is in a developing stage. There's something that you put on hold, or it's going to take a while to do, or you've been wanting to do it for a while. Time has to do with it. Yes, you just have to decide to go out of your comfort zone, open your eyes. You're worried about being heartbroken or disappointment, or it's just never going to get better. But it is. You're going to pick yourself up and you're going to do so much better. But not only are you going to do better, but you're going to feel good. And that's the point. The point is now you've done a lot through your journey already, but now it's time to open up. So this is quite complex and quite deep. I feel like it's in a really the core of yourself, has to be awoken, like, because you have it there. I don't know what happened to you, but the universe wants, it's a give and take, right? The more effort you put in, the more the universe gives. And you've been putting a lot, and you're being noticed, and you have all this beautiful light that comes out of you, like this power, this awareness that comes out. So you're ready. You're totally ready. So where are you headed? You're headed towards yourself, being kinder to yourself, being kinder to to your surroundings, what you're living, letting kindness in, putting kindness out, being yourself. It's not that you weren't kind before, because you're obviously soft, and you have this really calming way about you. But you're need to live that authentic self of yours, and it's opening up your heart, because you love to give, and you love to be nice and say nice things, and you like to help, you like to do kind acts. You're a person that likes to give, period, and you have to open your eyes to see who deserves it, I guess, or you have to give yourself some things. You have to be aware of what you're needing and what you've been wanting. So wow, this is really all about you and how you want to be. I felt like it was like a project that needed to be started, but now I'm actually picking up the message of this core. It has to do with you deciding to put yourself out there again, or more, or for the first time, I don't know. But if you open your eyes and just be uncomfortable saying and doing what you love to do, whether not, who cares what other people think? Sometimes people don't understand kindness, they don't understand kind acts. So, yeah. Well, there's one thing. If you're not in a relationship or in one, your person loves you, for one, if you're with somebody. If you're not, there is somebody that's going to be offered to you, or they're going to be put in your pathway. But you have to have your eyes open to see it, But they want to give you the love you deserve. So open your heart to a relationship, because it's going to be really, really good. The person's coming into your life is going to be really good. Or the person you have is, if you open up, they're going to be able to be themselves too with you. You have a lot of choices coming up on what you want to do and how you want to be. But regardless of what you're going to do, it's going to manifest into something more. It's like every step you take, every choice you make will offer more choices. But it's almost like it's like if you face the fact that you're not being true to yourself, and you step out of your comfort zone by opening your heart and being kind to yourself and others, like really letting that in and living, if you feel like doing something nice for someone, then you just go ahead and do it. If you feel like pampering yourself, go ahead and do it. And then all of a sudden you open up your life to so much more possibilities, and so much more love will come in, and your actions affects others and yourself. Like everything you do is just interconnected. It just like it's like once you do something, something comes out of it, and then it's a reaction. It's like a chain reaction, I guess. So yeah, that's your message. So I hope that helped, and yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Hello, group 2. Let's see what's going on. So we have some messages. We have you now, you later. Again, don't feel like it's going to be negative. The message from the universe has something that they want you to do for yourself, better yourself, or find your true self. But it doesn't mean that you're not in a good place already. It just means improvements. So I want to clear that up, because that's how I feel like this needs to be said for some reason. So here it says release. Release yourself. Release your energy. Release so things can manifest, so things can grow, so things can happen. So that's the energy of the reading. So let's find out what the universe has to say. Yeah, you need to also look into what is going on. Like, why are you so upset? What is going on? You know, they want you to look at that. You have a lot of emotions going through you, but it's a lot of upsets, but yet you want to be happy, or you're holding back your happiness. You're blocking yourself from being happy. You are so strong. Like, you are someone that can do whatever you want, be whoever you want, capable of having a great life, lots of abundance. But it really is up to you. Like, you need to choose to want it, and how you go about it, that's a whole different story. But the fact that you want to get going or want to open up is the main part of it. One step at a time. Wow, this is like you have so much on your shoulders, and maybe you're overwhelmed. Maybe that's why you can't release. Maybe that's why you hold back. It's just overwhelming, or you have too many ideas and don't know how to begin. But either way, one step will open up all this other stuff. So if you don't have any idea what you want to do, maybe you need to find one idea, and then it will open up all your other ideas that you didn't even know you had. It's just going to be amazing. So, releasing is huge here. Let's find out more. Two messages. Okay, so we have a love message and a journey of hardship, or how to open up. Okay, so you have two. They did pick up right here that there was two emotional issues, or two emotional choices, or two something that you wanted to do, but it has to do with your feelings and your intuition, or your feminine side. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. It has to also do with feelings. Here, yes, hardship, open up. It says you have to get over that. You have to take that initial step. You don't have to just throw yourself in blindly. You can be wise about it. You know what you want to do. For some reason, it's telling you use your wisdom. Sometimes we can see things better in hindsight. Maybe use some of your experience of knowing what worked and what didn't work, but then also at the same time start. And even if it's not comfortable, you're going to be guided. It's like the path is lit for you, It's just a matter of doing it, going there. So I would listen to yourself, whatever you feel that you have that you could maybe start, but you're just worried, or you feel left out, or you feel cold, or you feel like, I don't know if I can do this. Well, yeah, you can, and you're just a matter of starting. Here, when it comes to your love life, it is wonderful. It is beautiful. It is exactly what you envision, exactly what you've been working for. So when it comes to your love life, it's going to be a lot easier. It's going to come in sooner. And if you're with somebody already, things are going to even be better because they love you. Like, it's almost like how you feel about them, they feel about you. So it may not come out in the same way, but it's definitely the same level of love. And it can even be better. And if you're not married, you could be married. That's definitely in the future, or a full commitment of some kind. And if you're not in a relationship, you'll find your partner. You will. You just have to open up, put yourself out there, like extend yourself, accept your issues, accept the fact that you need a release, accept the fact that you need to move. Things are there waiting for you to start, because the universe has put things in front of you for you to see and to receive. But for that, you need to put yourself out there. It's almost like whatever has been really weighing you down, like, you're either crying over, shedding some tears, or your heart's aching, or you're shut down, you're not even feeling anything, or you just don't feel like you're worthy. I don't know, whichever situation fits with you. That's where I would place it for sure. But it's just, that's old way of thinking. Like, it's done. Like, you need to put that away. Like, you need to realize that now it's time for something new. Like, this was past, and it's time for you to put it in the past. So you have to release it. So probably accept it, probably forgive, and and open up and move on. That's probably the steps you have to do. Sounds easy. I know it's not. Okay, so in the future, the future is wide open. There is nothing set in goal, of course. You make your own path, you make your own way, but you can actually start. Well, it's funny because here it's start with one step, and everything will come up off your shoulder. Will come into reality. The heavy load will be worked on eventually. But here it says it's like you're looking past the mushroom to see what else is there. Like, you're not under the umbrella hiding, but you're kind of putting yourself away from the umbrella. And that tells me it's small steps or gradual movement of some kind, but you see what's ahead, and you see, wow, that's not so bad. Wow, I can do this, And the mushroom, for me, when I see this mushrooms are something that's it's like it twists and turns and can be almost any shape in any way. It's really a mushroom is really beautiful. Like, some of them you pick up and you're like, wow, but it's not a flower, but yet sometimes it gives you an impression, you're looking at something that's could be a flower. It could take many shapes, and that's your future, many shapes. Like, it says it's up to you. It's not like you choose what you want to do, but just choose it one step at a time. But choose to do it. You have to start somewhere, right? So accept whatever, release yourself to the possibilities of life and what could happen, and you'll see all this happiness flowing in. So let's find out more. And it talks about your better self. Your better self is worthy of happiness, and your better self of where you are is just a matter of knowing that you're capable of doing and wanting whatever you want. Like, you're capable of choosing and doing, you know. The only one stopping you is your past. Not accepting it and releasing it and forgiving whatever you need to forgive or whoever you need to forgive, and let them go. Like just say, okay, this is what happened to me. Now I give it back to you. I'm okay, and I'm going to move on. Sort of something like that. I know, like I said, I know it sounds easy, but it's not. I get it. Well, there you go. You have the card of the new beginning, the death. The death card, which is the end of something, and it's the beginning of something new. And that's, again, the death of your misery or what you've been dealing with, or whatever's been really weighing heavy on you and upsetting you. That's the end of that. It has to be the end of it to move on. And here's your decisions. You know, you choose. It's in this magic ball, and you look at it and say, now what would I like? You can manifest whatever you want, whatever direction. It's almost like the world has opened up to you, and all the possibilities are there if you're willing to choose it. And not only that, but it right here, it shows the possibilities. The first step gets done, and it shows you so much more. Like you'll realize that your first step is not going to be that hard, and it's going to be accomplished pretty fast. And once that happens, you're going to be like, wow, I did it. And that will open up so much more, you know. So that's the message. Just open right up. Okay? Okay, group 3, let's see what's going on. So we have some messages here, and we have the now and the later, and the energies of what's happening. This is about yourself now, and I have to say that just because it's telling you that you find your true self, your the real you, bring it out, doesn't mean that you're not doing something good now and that you're not living something that's wonderful now, but it does mean that you have more. It could be better, so something like that. Okay, so the energy of today is change. Change has to happen. Change is coming. I feel like there's a big force, and it's going to help you move some obstacle. Whatever's in your way, the universe is saying, I'm sending you everything you need to have the strength to get through this. It's a thunder moon. Wow, seems kind of powerful. So the universe is saying that, yeah, you've been wishing, and your wish is granted. So through your hard work, through what you've been doing a lot. Things are manifesting, but more choices are coming, and you're going to have to decide what you're going to do. You have chosen some things already, and some things need to be patient and wait for. That's what I'm getting. So lots of happening in your life. You're either very, very busy person, and if you're not, you're going to be. This card, I didn't choose it. It was just part of the deck. I just placed it so I wouldn't forget which deck went with which pile. Okay, so right now you're full of life, or you want to be full of life. Like right now you're at a place where you're living your passion, or you want to. So it seems like for me, you've done so much, and you're living your life to the fullest, but there's something coming in that's even more wonderful. Or if you're not doing this, you will definitely will be, for sure, because the change is coming in. It's change. You're going to change. This is like something, I'm missing a message here. I'm going to continue because there's something coming. I just don't have it yet. Oops. Okay, 2 matches. Every group had 4 cards, and then that's how it works out today. So here, definitely open right up and enjoy life. So the enjoyment of life is going to be there. And I get it. You've been very busy, but you haven't been enjoying what you've been doing or appreciating or really feeling it. You've been so busy and you've been anxious because you need to wait. You need to be patient for what you've been working for. So lots going to come in, but you're waiting. Some things have come in, and if they haven't, they are coming in for sure, and more to do. But the enjoyment of it, the passion of it, you're sort of like, you're going through the motions, but you're not feeling it. You're not living the moments or appreciating your moments. You're just too busy doing, And so here, that's what it's trying to tell you, is enjoy your moments. And you'll realize, wow, how wonderful it is. And you'll see finally what you've been doing, how it comes in, and what has been coming in. It's almost like you haven't noticed the change that has come into your life. The force has just come in and just pushed in, or you pushed so hard, and your life has been changing, or changed, or you changed, and you haven't really taken it in. So, for you, there's been some heartbreaks, or you've been disappointed, or you feel like your wish will never come in. There's something that you've been wanting so badly. Well, don't worry. Like all those skeletons or whatever you're hiding, or like hiding in your wanting or working on, and you're not really sharing or telling others. Anyway, they're all surfacing, and yeah, there's going to be no stopping things from coming in. Like you are in a place, not going to be, but you are in a place where you're able to handle all types of situation, and you're able to do it. You're able to, you can protect yourself. You don't have to not protect yourself, because it seems to be important, but you also can state what you want, put yourself out there, put your magic out there. At the same time, wish and dream big, and stay grounded. So you're like in all those positions, like you're not losing it, that's for sure. Very motivated, but what holds you back from feeling this way, from feeling it, is you're afraid. So it's one thing to do everything in your life and go through the motions, but it's almost like you need to connect here. Keep saying it, but that's what it's telling me. Build memories. Wow. For your, like, right now, you're doing pretty good. But they want you to build memories, because your true self, you treasure your moments. You treasure the people around you. You treasure what is happening to you, what you have. So you appreciate, and you really love what you're doing, and like what you're not so much what you're doing is, it's more like what you're receiving and what you have. It's almost like you're appreciative of what you have, but you're forgetting about that feeling, right? So your true self is someone who loves to build memories. You're either going to journal, or you're going to take pictures, or you're going to do something, and you're going to look back at it and say, this is what I managed to do that time, or remember this, or remember that. So It's important to you to feel your moments, to live your moments. I know I keep saying it, but that's the message I'm receiving. Okay. So we have the Death card for sure. So something's ending, and you have to decide to make it end. You have to choose to want this. So once you do, you're going to have to leave some things behind, because you have to create way more. You can't have everything. Emotionally wise or feeling wise, you need to take what's important to you. You have to work your magic and create your reality. So what it's saying for your better self is that you need to choose to start feeling your creation, living your creation, and the ones that you want to live, not just random or not just forced, or you have to choose your memories, make your memories. So whatever's worth doing, you do. You have to choose and want to do this. And there's so much. Look, there's all these little keys all over the place, and all those keys are keys to your memories for later. So all your life experiences that you're going to be living. So you have to accept the change, or let the change do its magic.